one will have, this is peripheral tissue. So this, what you can say, this is disc shape HDL, and more cholesterol will be transferred from this peripheral tissue to this mature HDL, and this shape HDL will be converted to the mature HDL. This mature HDL will reach to the liver, and there is a ApoA1 receptor, and through that receptor it will enter into the liver. Okay, and there is a hepatic lipase that will degrade all these products. So I have revised 3 times. So I hope you will remember this. Let's move on to the next one. Now, there is one more protein that you are supposed to remember: cholesterol CETP, cholesterol ester transfer protein. So, what is the role of that? Okay, that will transfer cholesterol from HDL to the VLDL and LDL in exchange of the THG. Okay, this is so cholesterol content of LDL is increased and making it more heterogeneous. Simple was true. So when there is HDL will come in contact with the VLDL and LDL, you have seen that what HDL was donating to the VLDL and LDL. તમને યાદ છે લાસ્ટ લેક્ચરમાં જે આપણે ભણ્યા હતા, તો શું કયા એપોપ્રોટીન છે જે ડોનેટ કરતું હતું HDL? Somebody answer. Let's see. Yes, very good. So E and C was donated by the HDL to other one. Fine. But one more thing that is exchanged. So what that? So HDL will receive triacylglycerol, that is triglyceride, from VLDL and LDL. In exchange for that, it will donate cholesterol to the VLDL and LDL. So that will make LDL more heterogeneous. Now, all the cholesterol will not be donated. Part of the cholesterol. That is a routine procedure, and that is the function of CETP, cholesterol ester transfer protein. So if anybody asks you the function of this one, you are supposed to know. Function of HDL, the transport of the cholesterol from peripheral tissue to the liver, and it is known as reverse cholesterol transport. First, આટલું જ યાદ રાખવાનું. એનું એક જ કામ છે, it will transfer cholesterol, but it is very good and big work. Now, cholesterol ને આપણે જ્યારે બોડીમાંથી એક્સક્રીટ કરવું હોય તો પહેલા એને એસ્ટ્રીફાઈ કરવું પડે. કોલેસ્ટ્રોલમાંથી શું બનાવવું પડે? એને કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ એસ્ટર બનાવવું પડે. અને એ કોણ હેલ્પ કરશે? ફૂફા. Okay, that is polyunsaturated fatty acid. Okay, and a route for cholesterol excretion from our body is what? Through the bile salts. Okay, now clinical significance. Level of HDL is inversely related to the incidence of MI. So what that means? So whenever you have a good HDL in your blood, okay, MI incidence has a very rare chance. So whether HDL hoy body ma, so સારું કહેવાય. Right? It is anti-atherogenic, protective in nature, good cholesterol, and LDL નું આપણે full form શું બનાવ્યું? Lethally dangerous lipoprotein. તો અહીંયા શું આવશે? Highly desirable lipoprotein. So it is very good. Right? Now, HDL level below 35 increase the risk, while level above 60 milligram protects the person from coronary artery disease. Okay, so exercise will help in increasing HDL in the blood. Okay. HDL 1, 2, and 3 subfractions are there. Okay, as I told you, HDL2 is good among all. Okay, HDL2 again has a subfraction 2 and 2b, but HDL3 has a 3 subfraction. 2 has a 2 subfraction and 3 has a 3 subfraction. Now, that what we have learned is about the various lipoproteins. Now let's move on to the lipoproteins disorder. Hypolipoproteinemia. So this topic, that is hypolipoproteinemia, you will rarely hear in your clinical practice. I'm not saying you will not hear it. It is not so uncommon, but you will less be in contact with this disorder, and it is very rare compared to the hyperlipoproteinemias, right? So here A beta lipoproteinemia. Okay, here beta fraction of the lipoprotein will be decreased, so it is HDL which will be decreased. Hypo alpha lipoproteinemia. Okay, we will go to it, and most important that what we are concerned is Tangier disease. For your NEET PG pre-PG examination, for MCQ purpose, first year for Viva. So this will be asked in multiple sites. So Tangier disease, two favorite questions all India examination. Okay, autosomal dominant first. Okay, it is a autosomal dominant condition characterized by a defect in the efflux of cholesterol from the cell and reduction of HDL level in blood. Simple વસ્તુ છે. તમારે શું સમજવાનું? Efflux cells ની અંદરથી cholesterol બહાર કાઢવા માટે શેની જરૂર હતી? ABC cassette protein, right? Okay, and reduction of HDL levels in the blood. So બે વસ્તુ કરે. So જ્યારે cholesterol efflux જ નહીં થાય તો disc shape જે HDL છે, disc shape, that will not be converted into the spear shape HDL because that not will be this shape will not be converted to the spear shape because that has no cholesterol inside that. So what is the abnormality? As I told you, it is a defective ATP binding cassette transporter 1, ABC cassette protein, normally known as. Okay, so involved in transferring cellular cholesterol to HDL, that already we know what is the function of ABC cassette protein. Okay, so when you do electrophoresis, alpha band of the electrophoresis, alpha band is absent with the electrophoresis. Now, next one is most important is hyperlipidemia, where lipid level will be increased. Okay, Ochutha, it is not so important, but if it is increased, it is hyperlipidemia. So it can be asked as a separate question, but most important question out of this is atherosclerosis. You can note down. Second one is risk factor for atherosclerosis. This is repeatedly asked question, and some hypolipidemic drugs. So let's go to it. Okay. So classification has been given by the scientist Fredrickson. So the name of this classification is Fredrickson classification. Okay, so nothing else you have to remember. Okay, elevation of lipids in plasma leads to the deposition of cholesterol on the arterial wall, leading to the atherosclerosis. So when there is a cholesterol and lipids will be increased, bad lipids, it will be stored or it will be accumulated inside the arterial walls, and that will lead to atherosclerosis. This chart has been given in your book. બરાબર છે. આમાંથી શું યાદ રાખવાનું છે એવું કંઈ નથી. તમને એક વસ્તુ સ્પષ્ટ કહી દઉં કે this chart you can skip many part of this for first year MBBS, but you will not able to skip this one in your NEET PG because they will ask anything, they can make anything out of this chart, and this is important. I'm not saying, okay. So now out of this, which is most common and which are the main part that I will summarize, and then you have to remember or mark up the remaining things. So these are the types: 1, type 2A, 2B, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so total there are 6 classification, right? Now in each one, like 2, 3, so what is increased? What you are supposed to remember? One thing, ek to abo important vastu che and ek molecular defect, fine. So in type 2A, like ADL, so what is the defect in type 2? It is one of the most common among these 6 types. So here defect in ADL receptor and ApoB. આ બે વસ્તુમાં જ્યારે ડિફેક્ટ થાય, તો આ બંનેનું શું ફંક્શન છે? તમને જો આ બંનેનું ફંક્શન ખબર હોય, એડીએલ રિસેપ્ટરનું શું ફંક્શન છે કે એડીએલ ને સેલની અંદર જવું હોય તો એડીએલ રિસેપ્ટર જોઈએ અને એપોબી 100 બી જોઈએ. હવે આ વસ્તુ નથી તો શું થશે બોડીની અંદર? જસ્ટ થિંક ઓફ ધેટ. એડીએલ બ્લડની અંદર શું થશે? ઇન્ક્રીઝ થઈ જશે, રાઈટ? સો જસ્ટ ગો થ્રુ હિયર નાઉ. ધીસ આર 4 component has been given. કે આ વસ્તુ થાય તો શું થાય? ફર્સ્ટ ટીજી ઇન્ક્રીઝ થાય? ના થાય. કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ થાય, ઓબ્વિયસલી એલડીએલ કન્ટેન કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ. એલડીએલ કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ ઇન્ક્રીઝ થાય. એચડીએલ કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ સાથે એલડી આનો કઈ લેવા દેવા છે નહીં, કોઈ રિલેશન છે નહીં. સો ઇટ વિલ બી ડિક્રીઝ. ઓકે, So mainly you can say these two parts, and this is why this is one of the most dangerous condition. Again, this is also a most dangerous condition. You can say here reason is unknown. So this is unknown reason normally not asked in the exam, specifically NEET PG. Okay. Where there is a specific reason has been given, molecular. Here, where you can find molecular defect here, first. So there is a chylomicron will be increased. Okay, and here defect is lipoprotein lipase and ApoC. So this you are supposed to remember. Okay. Now there are some very easy component out of that you will logically answer that out of these 6 disorder, which has the highest or you can say more chance to develop coronary atherosclerosis or peripheral atherosclerosis. You can see all these three. Why all these three? Because all either in all three disorder, either there is increase in the cholesterol, you can say the cholesterol badama vadi jaya. So that will lead to this coronary atherosclerosis and peripheral atherosclerosis. So there is very simple thing. Okay, so try to remember whatever thing you can remember. Okay, out of this nomenclature and etc. You can skip. Okay. Otherwise, there is very easy. Let's move on to next one. Okay. Now this is again one of my favorite viral question. That is secondary type 2 hyperlipoproteinemia. Secondary. What this is? They are primary. Okay, these are secondary. What is secondary and primary? I asked repeatedly in the Viva, and many people are not able to answer. So just be clear. When somebody asks the secondary causes, that means कि બીજો કોઈ ડિસઓર્ડર છે એના કારણે તમને લિપિડ વધે છે. તો એવા કયા ડિસઓર્ડર છે જે લિપિડ વધારે છે અને પ્રાઇમરી કોઝ એટલે શું કે બીજા કોઈ ડિસઓર્ડર નથી, પ્રાઇમરી કોઝ જ છે, કોઈ ડિફેક્ટ છે એના કારણે લિપિડ વધે. So secondary type 2, that is reasons are, you can say very easy, hyperthyroidism, diabetes mellitus, nephrotic syndrome, and cholestasis. These are 4 example has been given. So આ બધી condition હોય. So now when you see any prescription, patient of the diabetic patient હોય કોઈ ઘરમાં grandmother, grandfather, koi bhi. So just go through the prescription, or if you know prescription is there, just go through the medicines of them, what they are taking. So precautionary, even there is no AMI, the consultant will give them statins, you can say, or other medicine which will lower the lipid. That is known as lipid lowering agent. Okay. Why? Because in the diabetic patient, there is a chance to develop. In the diabetic patient, there is a chance to increase lipid level or cholesterol level in the blood. So, આપણે એને પ્રિવેન્ટિવ એક્શન તરીકે એનામાં વધે જ નહીં, પહેલેથી જ એને મેડિસિન આપી દઈએ છીએ. So you can see this one. Now, sorry, atherosclerosis. So what is atherosclerosis? In this coronary artery obstruction, MI, this will be occur. In India, you can say that is very big digit. 20% of total death are due to CAD. 20%. So that is 100 local death. The 20 deaths are due to this atherosclerosis. And this is older data, has not been updated. It is estimated that by the year 2022, after the 2021 much, but this is old data. Okay. It will account for 33, but there is no statistics has been done. COVID માં અત્યારે કોઈ આના ઉપર રિસર્ચ કરવા જાય નહીં કે કેટલા percentage death છે. So it will become, newer data will come. You will get it from in your PSM subjects in 3rd year. So what is the actual data? Okay. But what is the take-home message from this? There is very high rate of the death compared to the other disorder when we are learning the atherosclerosis. That is, percentages will be definitely, it is very important in the PSM when you will go, you will get the latest data. Now LDL. LDL cholesterol, specify oxidized LDL, are very dangerous and will lead to the fast atherosclerosis procedure, and that will lead to accumulation of the clot in the aorta, coronary arteries, cerebral vessels. Already we have discussed this one. Okay. Now, new question, or you can say the new thing for you people. How this plaque or how this clot will be formed. So that will be one of the main component or main part in forming this clots is macrophage. It has a very big role in this one. Macrophages, right? So these macrophages, when they become overloaded with cholesterol, okay, these are then called form cells. So simple logic. In Gujarati, if I want to take, there is a macrophage, there is a cholesterol, right? You know these two things. So when this macrophage, what is the role of macrophage as such? Macrophage engulf the bacteria, you know. But when macrophage has cholesterol inside that, it will become the cells. Okay, that macrophages will be converted into which cells? Just a second. Okay, it will be converted to the form cells. Now, these form cells are the hallmark of the atherosclerotic plaque. So when you wear plaque, you see under the microscope if there is a presence of form cell. Okay, so that is a hallmark. You can say that the plaques are of atherosclerotic. Okay. Now this is important. During early stages, like if myocardial infarction or heart attack has not been developed, a stage ma jyare lipid level ochu કરી દઈએ plasma lipid specifically LDL what we are concerned, if it is lower, this condition of the forming atherosclerosis is reversible. Okay, are you getting? It is very why it is exercise, why drugs, medicines, treatment is important. You can reverse this plaque and you can prevent the myocardial infarction. The formation of atherosclerotic plaque leads to narrowing of the vessels when proliferative change occurs. So, if proliferative change is starting to occur, it becomes slightly, slowly irreversible. It becomes slowly irreversible. Now, coronary artery disease. So, what is that? So, when blood flow, now this is like a very logical thing, and just it is not you can say science. So, when there is a flow is turbulent, okay, you have to imagine now. Okay, come here, blood vessels, just logically think there is a plaque formation, atherosclerotic. So, atherosclerotic plaque will do what? Narrow lumen. Lumen je che arterial arteries no lumen, it will be narrowed down, right? So, like આપણે ઘરે પ્લાન્ટિંગ પ્લાન્ટ્સમાં જ્યારે આપણે નળીથી પાણી પાઈએ બરાબર ને આપણે એની આગળ અથવા કાર વોશ જોવો તમે તો આગળ નળીની આગળ તમે આંગળી રાખો સો ધેટ ફોર્સ કેવો થઈ જાય પાણીનો fast turbulent you can say it will not be smooth but તમે finger આગળથી હટાવી લો તો એનો flow કેવો હોય ભલે it will not be fast but it will be smooth, right? Very logical. So here when there is a lumen will be narrow, right? The flow will be turbulent. એની સાથે ઘસાઈ નહીં જશે આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં કહીએ તો એની સાથે ઘસાશે ઘસાતા બ્લડ જશે ત્યાંથી બ્લડ ઘસાતા પાસ થાય અને જ્યારે ફ્રિક્શન થાય તો ફ્રિક્શન થાય તો જે સરફેસ છે કોની સરફેસ આઈ એમ ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ એથરોસ્ક્લેરોટિક પ્લેકની જે સરફેસ છે એ સ્મૂથ નહીં રહે કેવી રહેશે સ્મૂથ સરફેસ ના રહે સ્મૂથ ના રહે સરફેસ તો એની જે ફ્રિક્શન રફ સરફેસ હોય રફ સરફેસ ઉપર વધારે ને વધારે ક્લોટ થવાના ચાન્સ વધી જાય ટર્બ્યુલન્સના fine. So there is a more tendency to the clot formation. Finally, a clot will be formed, okay, in one of the clot which has been formed which occludes the major vessels. Okay, it occludes major vessels. Which vessels are more common? First number is coronary, second number is cerebral, and third one is peripheral vascular disease. Okay, તમે જોયું હશે કે peripheral like fingers and etc. there is a PVD normally known as that will not get blood supply properly, that will lead to necrosis and gangrene formation in the peripheral tissue. It is known as ischemia due to defective oxygen supply. Okay, and finally the infarction or death of tissue occurs. So when it is myocardial or cerebral, we normally use the word myocardial infarction or cerebral infarction. But when we are concerned with the peripheral tissues, we use the word gangrene, necrosis, etc. Right. Now, one of the most important question out of this lecture is the risk factors associated with atherosclerosis. Because why it is most important, or not only for first year examination, but Because if you know the risk factors, you can avoid that, you can treat that, and you can stop developing atherosclerosis or myocardial infarction in patients. Okay, so which are the risk factors? The first one is that out of this risk factor, most of the parameter you already know. Okay, so this is just a revision, but you have to remember the multiple parameters. First one is serum cholesterol. So if cholesterol level will be increased, obviously it will increase the atherosclerosis. Why and how, that you already know. LDL cholesterol, and that both will be both having same reason. Then third one is HDL cholesterol. It is a good one. So the risk factor, if it will be decreased, it is a risky. LDL cholesterol, if it will be increased, okay, then it will be riskier. Now, fourth one is apoprotein levels and ratio. So, can you tell me which, if there is MCQ, which apoprotein is a good? Okay, can anybody answer which apoprotein is a good apoprotein? You want to select any one. Yes. Yes, Abhi. Abhi and Surbi, you both are right. So yeah, C is not good. C, what I know is what you have to select out of all the. Yes, Rushil, so everyone, you are right. Okay, Chandni. Okay. So, okay, thank you. So now, in our lab, we don't measure these apoproteins, but if you want to measure and you take apo A1 and B, બંને આપણે બ્લડમાંથી મેજર કરીએ અને એનો રેશિયો લઈએ. So APO1 is HDL, ApoB suggests it is for LDL. Obviously, you know this one. Then you take a ratio of ApoB to ApoA1. So the ratio of 0.4, it is very good, and the ratio of 1.4 is the highest risk of CV. So here ratio they have taken ApoB to ApoA1. So ApoB જ્યારે વધારે હોય તો it is a bad simple logic. ApoB ઉપરની બાજુ છે, બરાબર છે, ApoA1 નીચે ગુજરાતીમાં કહીએ. So ApoB જ્યારે વધે તો રેશિયો શું થશે? ઇન્ક્રીઝ થશે, રાઈટ? અને ApoA1 ઘટે તો બી રેશિયો વધશે. So રેશિયો જ્યારે વધે છે, it is a bad and it is directly correlated with the cardiovascular condition. But if ratio is lower side, so that is a B. You can say that is a very rare chance of the developing cardiovascular accidents, right? So that's it. Let's move on next. Lipoprotein small a. So just I am mentioning that one because already we have discussed in the detail. Then cigarette smoking. Why cigarette smoking? Answer me. This is one of the cause has been written in the slide that nicotine of cigarette will cause lipolysis, cholesterol synthesis. But what else we have discussed? Smoking so correct? Yes, somebody answered. Let's see who is that. Yes, Rutam, you are exactly you are 100% right. Rushil, it is not glycated. Glycated will be done in diabetes. Okay. Ruchap, yes, Rutam, both of you are right. So now I will explain. Yes, would be. Yes. Yes, would be. Right. So what I am saying, procoagulant surface, so that oxidize or glycated. But when we are talking about smoking, it is oxidized LDL that will produce a procoagulant surface on the arteries, and this procoagulant surface will lead to more and more clot formation. Okay, so it is very dangerous. Okay, there are lots of cases we will see in your life. So fine. So let's move on to next one. It is hypertension. Okay, hypertension again will lead to this atherosclerosis, diabetes mellitus, like that is glycated LDL will be formed. There are other reasons also you will learn. Serum triglyceride. It is not directly correlated with atherosclerosis, but when there is an increase in the serum triglyceride, there is an increase in the fat formation, and that is a direct role. Okay, increased free fatty acid, and increased free fatty acid will lead to clot formation. Now, You will learn and you will have to remember that is homocysteine level. That homocysteine તમે ભણી ચૂક્યા છો, right? Protein metabolism ની અંદર. So plasma level above 15 micromole per liter will increase the risk of coronary artery disease and stroke at younger age. So when we are comparing this younger age part, we are more concerned. One is homocysteine is important, and second one is this one, lipoprotein A. So આ બંને પેરામીટર યંગર એજ માટે થોડા સ્પેસિફિક છે, સિગ્નિફિકન્ટ. લાઈક LDL, HDL, VLDL, કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ, હાઇપરટેન્શન બધું છે, ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ જ છે. ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ એટ ઓલ એવું કંઈ નથી કે નથી ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ, નોટ એટ ઓલ અનઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ. બટ હોમોસિસ્ટીન અને is this in body metabolism. So let's move on to the next one. You can say this high sensitivity C-reactive protein, it is actually marker for atherosclerosis. Inflammatory stage is going on in that body. The cells in the mild painful name, but it is a pro-inflammatory stage. Okay, so that is a role with the CRP in case of atherosclerosis. And last, and you can say always neglected, but most important is obesity and our sedentary lifestyle. So these both things will lead to all the parameters we have discussed. So which are the parameters this will lead to? HDL તમે discuss કરો, LDL, cholesterol. So આ બધા ઉપર effect, even triglyceride. So આ બધું વધે તો કોના કારણે વધે? Not always this. There are obviously some like thyroid and many conditions which has also some hormonal issues. But these are the parameters. Actually, they are indirectly related to obesity and lifestyle and dietary habits. Okay. Even you can say diabetes. Not always that is familial, or you can say genetically achieved. Okay. That is diabetic, hypertension. Okay. So that is also some role of this one. So that is one of the most and never to be forget to write in exam. Okay. So again, let's revise. Cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, HDL, proteins, diabetes, triglycerides, homocysteine, obesity, sedentary lifestyle, even high sensitive C-reactive protein. Even you can write down the bad lifestyle or the dietary changes. Okay. Now prevention of atherosclerosis. Very few slides are left. Okay. Aim reduce total cholesterol below કેટલું હોવું જોઈએ? 180 થી ઓછું કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ હોય તો એને બહુ સારું કહેવાય. LDL કેટલું હોવું જોઈએ? 130 થી ઓછું, અને HDL કેટલું હોવું જોઈએ? વધારે હોવું જોઈએ, above 40. But this in the males it should be 40 and more. In the females it should be, can anybody tell me? So I can write down. What is the answer? The female it should be more than 40 or less than 40? Means what is the range? Anybody know? If you don't know the digit, you can at least have some idea. No, Rutab, no. Okay, let me answer. Answer is in female it should be more than 50. Okay, female in the more than 50, males in the more than 40. Can anybody answer why it is more requirement in the female? Why? Yes, Kushi, you are right. Raj, you are also right. But why? Very logical answer. It is not so tough answer. Boy, which hormone synthesis? How? Can you explain? Steroid. Okay, Barsal, you are right. Yes, Raj, you are right. It is due to hormone estrogen. Yes. Estrogen has a role. Okay. Why estrogen role? So the estrogen increase HDL. So કરે increase કરે HDL. Estrogen છે એની protective effect. estrogen has a protective effect on the heart. You have seen, I'm not saying, but research has found out that male has a more chance of developing myocardial infarction compared to the females. So one of the reason you can find out is the estrogen. Estrogen has a protective effect, and that is advantageous for the females. Okay, so that's why they have more. We expect કે females ની અંદર 50 હોવું જરૂરી છે because already they have estrogen. So specifically in the pre-menopause. Okay. Now, reduce dietary cholesterol. Cholesterol in diet should be kept less than 200. આથી વધારે રોજ ખાવાનું નહીં, 200. But we cannot measure it, but we should avoid as such as much as we can avoid. Eggs and meat contain high cholesterol, so it should be avoided. But here eggs, which egg part? It is yellow part of the egg. You have seen the egg, right? The egg yolk contains cholesterol. Egg white contains protein. Vegetable oils and PUFA. So this is one of the you can say that we will discuss even in the next lecture. Oils already I have discussed with you people in your chemistry part. So oils, best oil when we discuss is the coconut oil. Okay, many books says differently, but what I concluded is the coconut oil. Okay, but that we cannot eat. So what we can do is we have to change the oil in the diet. Like we cannot buy 15 liter. We should avoid to buy 15 liter oil together. We can buy 1 liter pouch or 5 liter cans, and then rotationally like groundnut, sunflower, rice flour, there are lots of soya bean. You can use it. Moderation in the fat intake, decrease fat intake, increase green leafy vegetables that will avoid cholesterol absorption from the intestine, avoid sucrose and cigarette. All the sugars are dangerous. Cigarette already we have discussed one. Increase exercise, or you can say moderate exercise regularly. Okay, and last 2 slides. Okay, so hypolipidemic agents. Okay, so bile acid binding resins, it is cholestyramine. Let's change color. Cholestyramine decrease the reabsorption of bile acid. Okay, so that is very important. Now, I think it is long, but let's spend 2 minutes more. I hope somebody will answer me. Why? Can you answer how this will help in decrease cholesterol? Very easy. Drug છે cholestyramine. એ cholesterol level decrease કરવામાં કેવી રીતે use કરશે? કેવી રીતે કામ કરશે? How it will be used? That will decrease the reabsorption. Answer is there only, but can you slightly summarize? Anybody? I'm waiting for the answer. Transport cholesterol, no. Kushi is saying bile acid excretion. Yes, we enterohepatic circulation decrease. So how that help in decrease cholesterol level in the blood? Yes, very good question. So what is the answer is there? So what is the root? हमने जब अपने discuss था, it is through the bile. So bile જ્યારે આપણે reuse કરતા બંધ થઈ જાય, bile enterohepatic yes good. Decrease reabsorption. So when it is decreased reabsorption of bile acid occurs, જે bile acid નો આપણે ફરીથી યુઝ જ ના કરીએ, બધું bile acid આપણે એક્સક્રીટ કરી દઈએ તો શું થશે? જે કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ માંથી શું બને છે? bile acid બને છે. તો એ કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ માંથી વધારે ને વધારે bile acid બનશે અને વધારે ને વધારે કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ એક્સક્રીટ થશે, બોડીમાંથી કોલેસ્ટ્રોલ ઓછું થઈ જશે. Second one is most importantly all of we have heard is statins. There are lots of statins. This is a group of drug you will learn in your pharmacology. So just remember, HMG-CoA reductase will be inhibited. And આ enzyme ક્યાં આવે છે? It is a key enzyme of cholesterol biosynthesis. So cholesterol synthesis જ નહીં તમારી બોડીની અંદર, right? Third one is nicotinic acid that inhibits lipolysis. So free fatty acid નહીં generate થાય અને fat भी generate નહીં થાય અને VLDL level decrease થઈ જશે. Then one of the another drug which is used routinely is the ezetimibe. Ezetimibe is a drug selectively inhibits absorption of cholesterol from the mixed miscellany. તો આ બહુ સારી drug એટલે કહેવાય કે આપણે જ્યારે મિસેલી ફોર્મેશન થઈ ડાઇજેશન અને એબ્ઝોર્પ્શન મળે એમાં બહુ બધું છે, ફોસ્ફોલિપિડ બી છે, વિટામિન બી છે, A, D, E, K, ઘણા બધી વસ્તુ છે but we don't want cholesterol only. બાકી બધું તો આપણે જોઈએ છે બોડી. So this ezetimibe is a drug which selectively inhibits absorption of the cholesterol from the mixed muscle. Okay. Now antiplatelet activity will be provided by the aspirin, and it is just for the preventive action. It has a thrombus formation because it is this is a spelling mistake. Okay, so please, this is not a spelling mistake. This is PLA. So now aspirin, low dose aspirin has an anticoagulant activity. So that will help in the prevention of thrombus. And last and not the least, but most important, is the antioxidants. So what is the role of antioxidant? That જે આપણે ભણીએ smokers ની અંદર શું થાય, LDL oxidize થાય. So when you take antioxidants or you in the diet, to minimize LDL oxidase, just a second. Rushil, I will answer to that one. Okay, just wait after completion of this slide. Antioxidant will minimize oxidation of LDL, okay, and fibrates, lower triacylglycerol levels by activating lipoprotein lipase. So these are some, you can say, basic things. Okay, TAG we are not more concerned. What we are more concerned is to decrease cholesterol compared to any other thing. Fine. Now last thing, and we have discussed this one a lot of time, and I think you are pro to it, I expect. So I even ask you to, whenever, obviously you are not supposed to go to DMart or any mall due to COVID, but if you have visited and if you have packets at home like wafers and etc., so I told you to go through it and find out if there is any mention about like trans fatty acid or partially hydrogenation of vegetable oils. So I hope you have gone through that. Okay, so that is one of the most atherogenic component found, or you can say among all the fats. Okay, even more atherogenic than saturated fatty acid. If you have forgotten, it alters the membrane fluidity. If you have forgotten, I told you the examples of this. So you will get it, remember. So I hope you all are at home only and you are not going outside. So you have not taken any trans fatty acid or hydrogenated fat, but you definitely had the fried items at home, but that is homemade and that doesn't contain trans fatty acid. Okay, obviously you are supposed to eat that also less in amount, but still they are not containing trans fatty acid, right? So where trans fatty acid present? Outside bhajia, I told you, like our store and it's fried, they are using the oils repeatedly. Ek oil વધારે repeat કરવાથી trans fatty acid formation થાય. So that's it. Now let's end the lecture and I will answer to the Rushil's question. Is the sir alcohol consumption ma drug લઈ શકાય? First thing, the patient who is coming with the alcohol consumption, okay, as a doctor, okay, we are obviously will prescribe these drugs. Okay, that is nothing to related, but do you allow that please continue your alcohol consumption? This is logic. Use, Rushil, you are supposed to use logic also. So you are not saying that please continue your alcohol and also start the drug. As a consultant, we are supposed to say please stop alcohol, otherwise you will die. Okay. And person is, if it is chronic alcoholic, okay, if it is taking alcohol daily, chronic, then it is supposed to be admitted for that first. Okay, so you can go through it. So statins can be given. There are lots of other exceptions. Okay, but normally there is no any like alcohol consumption disorder. So that is root cause. We are supposed to do the root cause investigation, then we can decide. Okay, if alcohol is one of the most dangerous condition after smoking. If liver is damaged, right, due to alcohol, if cirrhosis is there, fibrosis in the liver is been found in the chronic alcoholic patient. So what, not only these statins, but you cannot give many medicines, okay, because બધી medicine metabolism ક્યાં થાય? liver. જો તમારું liver બરાબર કામ કરી નહીં રહ્યું હોય, કિડની બરાબર કામ ના કરે, તો તમે alcoholic patient ની વાતમાં નહીં, પણ liver cirrhosis or chronic kidney disease ની અંદર ઘણી બધી medicines આપી શકાય નહીં કેમ એનું મેટાબોલિઝમ જ નથી અને જે મેડિસિનનું બોડીની અંદર મેટાબોલિઝમ ના થાય એ બ્લડની અંદર વધી જાય અને એની ટોક્સિક ઇફેક્ટ બોડી ઉપર આવે. સો ધેટ્સ ઇટ. અત્યારે એટલું ડિટેલમાં જવાની જરૂર નથી. ઓકે, થેન્ક યુ એવરીવન. સો પ્લીઝ ગો થ્રુ ઇટ. ઓકે.